Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk about something. One of my favorites, Skip Bayless. He had something interesting to say about Sean McVay, and it's been a reoccurring theme. But I want to show you this clip real quick.
Oh wait, there's Coach McVay. He's running up the tunnel.
Yeah, we got him. Give me some.
Is this not a look at me moment by the head coach? Ever seen a head coach run up the tunnel after his?
I think I was ready too, because I was like 4 weeks post hip surgery.
I want to be on camera. I want to be in the middle of everything because I want to be the star of Hollywood stars. So that's who that guy is.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a page out of Skip's book and say I disagree with everything you just said. First of all, Sean McVay's just trying to rally the troops. Like you saw in that clip, like he's just showing energy. He's trying to rally the troops. That's what you do as a head coach. Is you gotta motivate your troops. Just like what you accused, Jason Garrett and Mike McCarthy of not doing. So that's what you got to do. You gotta rally the troops. But honestly, I don't know what else you want Sean McVay to do. What else do you want Sean McVay to do? He got hired at 30 years old, technically 30 years and 11 months. But basically 31 years old. He was the youngest coach to reach a Super Bowl, and even this time around, he's still the youngest coach to reach a Super Bowl at 36. He won, youngest coach to win a Super Bowl. He beat John Gruden's record. John Gruden was previously the youngest. So I don't know what else you want me to, I don't know what else you want him to do, But the thing about Skip Bayless is he has his boys, he has, obviously, like, he doesn't like LeBron James, he doesn't like Aaron Rodgers, and then he's got, guys that he supports all the time, like, Tom Brady, Michael Jordan. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty much, I agree with most of what Skip and Shannon say, for the most part, but of course, with Skip, I'm gonna have there's takes where I don't agree. Like I feel like he's being a little harsh on Sean McVay. I feel like he's a little harsh on Patrick Mahomes. Cause he's a nitpicker a little bit. Like he'll nitpick one little thing and he'll just really hold on to it. Like LeBron James, all those free throws, man. I'm gonna really get on to him about those free throws because that's pretty much that's pretty much all you got. Like LeBron is a solid player, Patrick Mahomes is a solid player. Aaron Rodgers is pretty solid as well. He's had his shortcomings. He hasn't had great defenses too, but like this year he kind of choked a little bit. Oh, and before we go, let me make one more point about Matt Stafford. It's time to give him some credit. I was one of those people. Sometimes you just have to admit when you're wrong. Clearly, Matt Stafford was. You saw what he was doing in Detroit. He didn't have a great team around him. I believe that team went 3 and we have 17 games, so I believe they went 3 and 14 this year, or 3 and all I know is they didn't win more than 3 or 4 games this year. When he left. So Matt Stafford, you can't question his impact. Like what he's been able to do with this team. Sean McVay had a lot of confidence in him too because he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. Sean McVay didn't have to kind of spoon feed, if you will. With what he had to do with the Jared Goff. So I definitely feel like that he was a huge help. They worked really well together. They worked really well together. You got to give them some credit. Give credit where credit's due. I know Skip doesn't want to hear that. Skip's pretty anti Matt Stafford, but come on, Skip, you got to give him some credit. Anyway, guys, that's my take for today. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Let me know in the comments section if you agree with Skip Bayless or you think he might be a little bit out of line. Again, I love Skip Bayless. I love Shannon Sharp. I love the show. I'm a fan. I listen to every single podcast, literally every single day. I'll listen to the full show of every podcast. So just a little criticism, but if you're into reactions to the reactions, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. Please consider liking, subscribing. Now I'll catch you in the next video.